Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Cafe. I am Huck. And we're just going to relax a little bit. Today is the end of November. And look, I go crazy in November because, you know me, I'm not a big day one guy when I know I can save money a little bit later down the line. Sometimes just a couple of weeks later, something will drop $5 or whatever. But I know that a lot of stuff is going to drop in November. So a lot of my purchasing happens in the month of November, and this November was no different. So I'm looking around at all the mayhem, and it's not just movies. We did a little damage at Spirit Halloween too. So sit back and relax as we recap all these insane purchases in the month of November. All right, y'all. Let's just get it started with the Spirit Halloween stuff we went into for the 50% off sale on November 1st, right after Halloween was over, and we picked up some of these goodies here, like Mars Attacks, Magnet, Voorhees Magnet there, The Shining, love that little typewriter, and of course Frankenstein. The classic. So yeah, we picked up those. Those were, everything here is 50% off. Picked up this awesome Pennywise sign. And you know, of course, I always have to figure out where these are going to go next year, you know, during Halloween. I love this carpenter knife. I sort of got this with sort of the hope that one day, if I get to meet him and have him sign something instead of a poster, I'd get him to sign this cool knife. And finally, more Halloweens. It's like a poster. The boogeyman's coming, you know, it's like special guests, Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode. It'll be a night to die for one night only. Like it's some blockbuster event, you know. With all that, I also picked up a Beetlejuice costume. This was like super dirt cheap, and I've always wanted one, you know, in the wheelhouse in case I need a quick backup thing. So Beetlejuice is it. All right, let me do a little reset and we'll get to the movies. All right, movies, y'all. Oh, man. Look, when I saw price tags like $5.99 to $7.99 around that, and then, of course, the $9.99s, I just went nuts because these are things I held off on. And sure enough, patience paid off. So we're going to sort of do these in stacks of price, if you will. So this first stack right here, these are sort of the $5 to $7 or $8 range. So, I mean, what a score here. A lot of these just came in too. So Wolf of Wall Street on 4K, Interstellar, I mean, these are both $7.99. I got this American Underdog at Big Lots for $4.99. And for Mike, Howard the Duck. I didn't want to get the Steelbook because I don't recall liking the movie all that much, but this was like $5.99 or $4.99, something like that. Knives Out, 4K. Oh, look at all these are 4K, $7.99 and $7.99, maybe even cheaper. So that was a really cheap stack. Let's move on to the biggest stack of all is the $9.99 stack. There it is. Here we go. Picked up Jaws 2. Jim Carrey's The Grinch, Who Stole Christmas. Casino. This is one I haven't seen yet, and this is the year I wanted to watch more Scorsese. I got the Super Mario Brothers, Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, like, all these are 4Ks at $10. Now, this is also at $10. This is like $35 off. Is the Blu-ray for Band of Brothers. I remember watching this back in the day, and it was fantastic. I got one of these retro VHS slipcovers for Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And I also picked up my first Hallmark movies. Got this trilogy here. This was inspired by Joe Martinez and Marie. They love themselves some Hallmark movies. And, you know, so I'm like, you know what, y'all? I was at Walmart, and this has Bruce Campbell in it, too. The one right there in the middle. It's called One December Night. It's got Bruce Campbell in it, so, and I love Bruce Campbell, so I figured if I was going to pull a trigger on some Hallmark movies, this would be the one. Let's see. We're going to do a little Cool Hand Luke. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. There it is. Battlestar Galactica. This looks good, by the way. I've already popped that in and watched it. Looks great. Picked up Vacation. Enter the Dragon. I mean, this thing was like 25 bucks for the longest time. And Casablanca. I almost pulled the trigger on this one. It was $16.99, but got it for $10 instead. All right, let's see. This is the slightly higher, the $11.99 to $15 range. Starting with John Wick 4. Heck yeah, y'all. That was so good. Reference quality, they say that disc is. All right, and this one I picked up. We have recommendations coming, so I had to get it when this was on sale. So as you can see, this is still wrapped. And this is called Wait Until Dark. But you guys will be hearing about that soon if you watched the Collectors Club. I got Dark Blue with Kurt Russell. Speechless. Beat Street Breakdown. Beat Street, King of the Beat. I see you rocking that beat from across the street. And there you go with some King Solomon's Mines. And these, by the way, these were Olive titles, Olive films. So it was buy one, get one. So I bought this one and got that one free. I bought Speechless and got Dark Blue for free. So those are end up being in that $11 to $12 range. Operation Fortune, which I saw on an airplane and liked it on the airplane. So I cannot wait to actually put in this and watch it in glorious 4K. Final Destination. This was $15 for a while at Best Buy, and then it all shot back up into the $25, $30 range, and then it dropped to $13.95. So even by waiting, I got that for $2 cheaper than when it was on super sale at Best Buy. And of course, Blue Steel for that $15.99 range. All right, so here we go. We're still cranking, y'all. Hang on, I gotta reset this pile. All right, now we get into the 20 and above titles, which obviously is going to include some Criterion, maybe a steelbook or two. We're going to start with Targets. Just picked this up. Criterion. Got the American Graffiti steelbook. Picked up Oppenheimer. Last copy at Walmart. Got the David Bowie Criterion, the documentary there, Moon Age Daydream. Halloween 2, and it still came in that nice, cool slip box. So now I have 1 and 2. I got the Fog Steelbook right at that sweet $20 mark. And Wrath of Man. Man, do I dig this movie. This was sort of like in that $17.99, so it's slightly above the $15 range. But this is my favorite Statham movie, for sure. It's so good. I love the story. I love that it tells the story from two different sides, both the criminal sides and his side. And it's just well edited. As an editor, I love the editing in this as well. And then here comes the pricier stack, where everything here is probably at the $30 mark. Oh, hang on. Actually, there's one more Criterion here. After Hours. All right, and now we get into like the box sets and stuff like that. So I picked up this Eureka on Blu-ray for like $35 at Walmart. So I've already cracked it open. Of course, that janky old Samsung player. Sometimes players have problems playing discs. It won't play these discs. It keeps ejecting it, and I keep trying to update it. So maybe time to upgrade my player. Maybe finally get that region-free player. Get that in here. Picked up this Jurassic Park. Look at that sweet old chunky box set. Nice with all the goodies inside. And finally, oh yeah, we got you some Witness, y'all. I love this. It's one of my favorite Harrison Ford movies. Certainly my favorite drama that he did. Oscar nominated performance, but the whole film was Oscar nominated as well. Such a good movie. If you haven't seen Witness, do yourself a favor. Now, I also don't want to forget, as part of November, I did do a swap meet run, so those count. Actually, I forgot one steelbook in the other collection, so before I show you those, we also got Army of Darkness for like $20 this month as well. Now, here is the stack from the swap meet. We picked up these little gems. Hell Ride, and all these averaged out to about $1.80 a movie or something like that. Chuck Norris, Missing in Action. Bruce Willis in this 2-pack, Last Man Standing and The Last Boy Scout. Romeo and Juliet. Denzel and Ryan in Safe House. Hugh Jackman in Real Steel. Kate Blanchett in Hannah. All-star cast in Red 2. The Fifth Wave. Will Smith and Gemini Man. I'm curious to check that out. John Carter, y'all, from, Disney's John Carter from Mars. I liked it enough for $1.84. Let's go. Probably my favorite score of the day, Rising Sun with Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes. And finally, another Bruce Willis movie, Striking Distance. So, I gotta add those to the collection as well. All right, I think I caught it all, y'all. Sometimes, things get like laid down and put somewhere. But that is it. That is my haul, my giant haul for the month of November. Now, let's sit back and relax. Do a lot less spending in the month of December. And just sort of relax and watch a lot of these movies. And that's what I'm excited to do. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new to my channel, please get on down there and hit like, subscribe, smack that notification bell. I greatly appreciate it. And while you're here, check out these other great videos.